So the third thing, every good talk show has a band. And so our Questlove, you may know him as Dr. Marcus Stewart, but we call him Sticks. So here's what we realized, that maybe you guys are too used to going to weddings, and I guess this is the bride side and this is the other bride side. Just look across the aisle. Just look across the aisle. You know, this is sponsored by the Diversity and Inclusion Theme Committee, right? Okay? So get to being diverse and inclusive.
Now this is like an organizational behavior class. I want you to find someone who does not look like you. And introduce yourself. And I'm serious. Because we're not having this bride and groom side. We're not.
You know it like me. You're right here for breakfast. We don't look alike. I'm just...
Okay, so that might be a little too much togetherness. All right, thank you for that. We will now get back to the show. You have plenty of time to socialize here.
Really, it was just an exercise.
So one thing that I have to note that is different from last year is that this year we're actually live streaming on YouTube. Thanks to Matt, our AOM tech guru. So
it's actually not that good of a thing because we can't swear now.
Well, here I have to say this though. So when we came up with the idea of streaming, some of the folks from the AOM headquarters, Nancy, Therese said, well, maybe we need to have a 10-second delay. And I'm like, well, what do we have to have a 10-second delay for?
Well, because I'm in it.
That's one. And B, so they said, well, somebody might have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm thinking, what does a wardrobe malfunction look like at the Academy of Management? What possibly is that? So we came up with the top 5 list. So sorry. So top 5 possible wardrobe malfunctions at AOM. Now let me just say this. If one of these comes up and it's you, no judgment. If it's somebody next to you, well, okay. Number 5, loose elbow pads. So you know you've seen people, there's a lot of sports coats and a lot of sports coats that might be older than some of us in the room. And so they get a little raggedy and they could be falling off and people just repurpose them and think it's not a big deal. Number 4, name tag faux pas. So I have my name tag. Let's see. When it's too high up, right? There's this one. There's this one, right? There's all kinds of misalignment in the name tag. So, well, we can say the inappropriate. Okay, never mind.
So I'm the one who has to say all the inappropriate stuff, apparently. The sidekicks, that's their role. Okay.
Number 3. Sorry. Faulty fleece zippers. So you may have seen people wearing fleece like it's a suit jacket. And it gets stuck, and I may or may not have seen a fleece vest or two in the last few days. So that can also be a problem. Number 2, ripped mom jeans. And you're not a mom, or you're not. Okay, so ripped mom jeans, you might have on. Yeah.
Let me go back to that. Even if you are a mom, I'm a mom. I'm not wearing ripped mom jeans. There's really no reason for that at all.
And number 1, a Birkenstock blowout. Now, I have to say that I really don't know what the hell a Birkenstock is. You can look at my feet and tell I don't know what Birkenstocks are. So, I'm sorry. Okay. Don't judge me.
She's got them. Okay, let me model.
Okay, so here's a blowout. Apparently, I'm told that if this this part, I can't touch feet stuff, but I'm just going to point to it. So the seam comes apart because of a lot of use, right? And so people then have to piece it back together. But apparently, if your Birkenstock blows out, it's a real problem. I don't know. So
thank you for allowing us to use it.
Thank you for being a sport. So
I know, I used to wear them. I saw the light though, but that's okay. I own many Birkenstocks. I honestly do. I have like at least 5 or 6. Clogs and sandals. And strapbacks and regulars. Just going on record. He's seen them. He knows he's seen them.
So anyway. So for those of you who have been here before, you kind of know the format. Those of you who have not been here, here's what we do. First, we have a celebrity guest interview, and I will introduce that person in a second. But after that, we get the audience involved, do a little exercise, some audience participation. And then we have a few more fun exercises to close out, a few more activities. But of course, this is meant to be social. Just to give you some background on how this came up. Last year, the Diversity Inclusion Theme Committee, who I have to acknowledge because they put up with our shenanigans. So thank you, Isabel, and to the rest of the committee. But they said, Quinetta, do you want to put something on the program? And I was like, no, I don't really want to do anything. But I said, let me think and see, I want to think like really innovatively. And one member of our team who's not here, who couldn't make it to Academy, Douglas Johnson, he's our producer. So Douglas and I put our heads together and I thought, let's do like a talk show. Let's do like a late night talk show. In particular, because I don't understand those people who get up at 5 a.m., 6. I mean, I can be up if I have to, but my neurons aren't really firing. So I'm a late night person. I'm a night owl. So this is for my people, right? And so I decided, it's like 1 o'clock on the East Coast right now. But so I asked Douglas, we contacted the DNITC and said, what's the latest you can put something on the program? Well, apparently no one's ever asked that question before. So they're like, I don't know, midnight? So we're like, great, okay, book something for 10 o'clock. And so we came up with this idea and it's come together. So we're really excited to be able to do it again. Hopefully, you enjoy it as much as we do. So with that, we will introduce our celebrity guest. Our celebrity guest is well known in the Academy, if you will. She is a professor at Rotman School of Management in Toronto. She is also the program chair for the Academy of Management. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Anita Magan.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Anything Anything you want to say about yourself that I didn't say?
No, I'm really, really scared right now.
You really should
I'm
be.
giving speeches all day, and I've been speaking in front of thousands and thousands of people, but the amount of scared that I was there was this much compared to the amount of scared that I am.
Why are you scared?
Yeah, I don't know. Because
I do have a list of questions. Let me just tell you something about Anita, right? So I asked Anita, would she do this? And she said, sure. And I sent her an email just telling her what the format was, kind of how this goes. And she sent me a list of questions. And I was like,
no, you asked
it doesn't go like this. No, I didn't ask you for questions. She was like, I gave you a few. I gave you a few. And he said, yeah, here's some other ones you might want to think about. So, no, she was trying to coach me up, but okay, so, first question.
Yes.
What does a program chair do?
The program chair answers email. What do? I answer emails, I think, pretty much. What the program chair does at the level of the academy is really two things, I would say. The first is create the All Academy theme and the All Academy theme program, and then the second is work with the division and interest group chairs to put together the program.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a very funny answer.
So, what is the All Academy theme, Anita?
Opening governance, Quinetta. Now, can I say a little bit more? When I introduced the theme last year, because you know the program chair gets to pick the theme, Quinetta looked at me and she said, "Where's the micro in that?" You know, and I said, "Well, look, any sort of discourse, any sort of conversation, anything that involves, decision making, especially between individuals, be encompassed by this." And she was like, "No, I don't think so. You're making that up right now."
And so then, because we're on the board of governors, and so every time she would say opening governance, I would just say, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
That was funny.
What does it mean, Anita?
What does opening governance mean? It means making better decisions and being more transparent and inclusive.
Okay, I like that.
Good. Thank you. Can I say something else about this? The other day we had the board meeting. Paul's here. He can. Yeah, so is Nancy. There's others here. Yeah. And we had the board meeting, and we were trying to figure out how to, I guess, address some of the opportunities we have in the academy for coordinating between the divisions and academy headquarters, because we haven't been as great at listening as we want to be in the future. And you turned to me and you said, "I guess we have to open our governance," didn't you? And I was like, I don't care what happens now, because if I've convinced you, I'm happy. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Okay, so here's what I want to know. Did you always aspire to be on the board of governors?
I didn't even really know what the board of governors was until I got involved with BPS leadership, I guess about 10 years ago or so. I would say that, most of the things that I aspire to in my life are things like, kind of being a good person and doing good work and stuff.
Which is not associated with the board.
Well, and so it took me a while to kind of understand how some of those, what the board does and how, being a part of it might make a difference. So it's cool. I feel really honored and lucky to be on the board. It's a lot of fun. I get to work with great people like you. Yeah.
So, given that, so you're program chair now,
Yes.
and then you go to.
I'll be president-elect, and then one of our colleagues yesterday teased me that I potentially might become president someday. the person who said that was Luke, who's sitting right there, falling out of his chair in the back of the room. He's the guy who potentially may be the membership lead next year, right? He's great. Thank you, Luke.
So we do have Dr. Paul Adler, the current AOM president here. So thank you, Paul, for being here.
Actually, technically, he's past president.
Yes.
That's right. Congratulations for a great year.
So we see all the things that Paul's been doing. Do you already have in mind what you'll be doing under your presidency?
I'm definitely going to come back to late night with Dr. Q.
So let's just dish about the boards one. So what's like one thing that has surprised you since that you didn't know or think of?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that the board does that you know you never think about has to get done. I don't know if you felt this way when you joined the board as well. It's incredible how many committees we have, and with all due respect, I really mean it. With all due respect, our reaction to pretty much any challenge is to form a committee. And I respect that, you know. But sometimes I kind of wonder, well, maybe we know what to do. Like maybe we don't need a committee, and we should just do the thing. But then, someone on our board will say, well, there could be unintended consequences. There could be issues. People could feel certain ways. Things could happen, and so we needed the committee to reflect. I noticed that you yourself have been nominated and participating very vigorously in a number of these committees.
No, I have not. I have been volunteered. Okay, Anita, so what do you do for fun? Let's get away from board stuff.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very fortunate to have as my partner another Academy member, Sarah Kaplan, who, and she and I have spent most of the summer on Cape Cod, where I'm building a boat. That's pretty much this summer's project. Yeah, and Sarah's taking a lot of pictures, as Chris Tucci knows, he's here, and posting them on Facebook, and it's the only thing that's ever on my Facebook account ever. Yeah.
But you are on Twitter.
Yeah, I tweeted about this morning's meeting. Yeah, am I on Twitter right now?
Hashtag late night doctor. Okay, so one of the things that we did last year.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so have you ever seen Mean Tweets?
I have, yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You got a lot of mean tweets about me right there. You gotta stack this thing.
You think this song is about you?
No.
No.
I told you.
Okay, so you ready?
I am.
And you're gonna you have to, as soon as you see it, you have to read it out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Has a prima donna streak and unbelievably objects to students leaving mid-class to use the washroom. Brilliant, but oddly quirky.
You don't look like you like that. See, look, you feel some kind of way.
I'm trying to deliver for you, Dr. Kim. Yeah, no, I can live with this.
Do you have a prima donna
I'm
streak?
okay with this. What do you mean I have a prima donna? And who's that leaving to go to watch?
Any final thoughts?
I'm so excited about how innovative you've been, Dr. Kim. Thank you so much for doing this, and thanks to I didn't know people who are members of the Academy could stay up this late.
These are the cool kids.
Yeah, wow. It explains so much. All right, well, thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Kim.
I feel like I need a drink. Lynn, do you have anything you wanted to say before we go on?
I had a few things I could do. Sure.
I'm sure you have a few things you can do. Do we need to screen them first? No. No.
Well, I already asked if I could swear, and we already covered that I can't, so it's not going to be as good as it could have been. But, all right, with that said, I really had some interesting career choices here. I find that whatever career I'm interested in, people tend to be incredulous about. Like most of you here are professors, correct? So you say something intelligent in general, people, what are you, a freaking professor? Well, yeah, I am. Okay. Then the second career I tried, when I got sick of kind of being a professor, was comedian. So you say something funny, were you a freaking comedian? Yeah, actually I am. So I just have this theme where I guess I want people not to believe that I am what I am. So I am really kind of getting sick of being a professor and a comedian. So my next logical career choice would be, any guesses? That's loaded right there.
Marcus,
right?
that early thing, we need to lead up to this one. Yeah, so.
All right, well, so my next career is most likely going to be, I'll be a rapper, is what I'm thinking. And, yeah. So I have 3 names that I want to bet before I go big, before I put it up on the billboard. So you'll hear all 3, get which one you think's best for me, then we'll come back and you'll vote by applause. So the first one I'm thinking of is PH Diddy. Okay, that's number 1. PH Diddy.
Can I say one thing about that?
Yeah, sure.
So they'll have periods in there, so it's not like Fiddy.
You know what? I don't like to tell people how to think. It'll be up to their subjective interpretation. Should it be PH Diddy? Should it be Diddy? Should it be, it's really up to the individual. And I'm kind of insulted that you would try to rope it into one and only objective way to say it when you're not being inclusive. I don't know if I can go on with this now. Like, if this is...
It was that whole race thing that got me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Division.
It did kind of start that way.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, you brought up division, so now I have to tell a joke about math, which this is not planned, but I have to. Why do mathematicians wear glasses? It helps with division. Okay, yes. You didn't know that was coming. She did not know that was coming. I didn't know that was coming, truthfully. Wait, okay. So you got my first name was PH Diddy. Okay, that's not even the best one. Okay, the next one is Notorious PhD. Okay, that's possibility number 2. And number 3, you have to realize that my favorite beverage is coffee, so iced coffee. Yeah. We have iced tea, we have iced cube, we have vanilla ice, we could have iced coffee. Not a morning person, not a night person. I have about 4 good hours in a day. If you get me between like 10 in the morning and 2, you're happy to get something good. Anytime before or after, I cannot hold myself accountable. So, okay, so those are my 3 choices. So we've got PH Diddy, we've got Notorious PhD, and we've got iced coffee. So who thinks I should be PH Diddy? Okay. Who thinks I should be Notorious PhD? That's my favorite. Now I'm kind of disappointed. All right, and who thinks I should be iced coffee? All right, well, my favorite's out, so that just shows about how well I usually am in terms of judging what people will think, so that's good. So I guess it's a tie between PH Diddy and iced coffee, so maybe I'll just alternate. I could be what? Iced Diddy? Yes, Fiddy. I can do that. I'll be Fiddy. Okay. So,
Hi, Fiddy.
in preparation for my new career, I have written a rap parody. All right. It's a parody of Eminem, who is one of my favorite rappers. And he has written a song, well, I don't know if he wrote it. He sings a song called Not Afraid. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I'm not afraid. Okay. So, you want to, I have it on my music. I have it on my iPod. What am I in 5th grade? My iPhone. My God, I can't believe I said it on my iPod.
I have it on my Walkman.
I have it on my boombox. iPod. I actually just said I have it on my iPod. I don't think I've ever owned an iPod. Yeah, I have it on my 8-track.
That's before my time.
I couldn't afford 8-track. My parents could only give me 6-track.
But yeah.
You know,
lazy Rose.
all right. Some of you here know me. Gary, you can testify to this. Should he just not be with me at all times? Pretty much. It's just like anything that could come out of my mouth could require a... Yeah. Do you want me to get my iPod, or you
No,
can find
I
it?
have it.
You got it?
I was trying to find a clean version.
There is no clean version. 10 seconds. So we'll just play it for those of you who don't know it, then I'll do the parody, because I can't really do it over Eminem, because, you know, it's just too good.
Sorry, I'm looking for the chord.
No, she's trying to look up my skirt, but, you know, that's another story.
You're welcome.
That's why I wore a long one tonight.
Could be wet.
Hey, Matt. Wi-Fi's not working. No.
He goes so fast you can't hear the swears anyway.
That's different.
That's not him.
I know that's a different ratchet.
That's a different swear word song.
Not that one, not that one.
Not that one. All right, you might have to go. You can either get your phone or
I get my iPod here.
royalties.
Here.
I think, yeah, I think. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's it.
I gotta take the case off. No, I know my pencil. Rubber.
If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I land. But you won't take this thing
But I'm just saying, that's
what I'm saying.
So get this in your head, right?
Just not man, when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I give it back. Just for me, fuck the feed it,
How sad is this? I need my reading glasses. I actually did this in class, just to go on record. This was done for my class, the first day of class. Okay, so. I'm not afraid to flunk your ass, Yes, I know that, yes, I know. You would rather pass. Procrastination is your norm. You wrote your paper in the dorm. I'm really hoping you wrote it alone. Holla if you feel like you'll be in the F zone. We got one more verse. I actually have the whole song, but I'll only do 2 verses. Okay. You just need to get a good grade off this paper is all you're saying, but you can't write word crap, so I suggest that you start praying. There ain't no way I'm gonna let you stop me from fairly great. When I say I'll deduct points, I'll do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'll give you a D. I'll tell the world, see the dean, you're messed up if you think you're stopping me. A B plus is what you want from me without a bibliography, and all of this hyperbole, this paper's a catastrophe. That's all I got.
So Lynn, I don't know why you're sitting down. I don't pay you to sit down. No. So I feel like it's time for some other people to do some heavy lifting. Yeah. So help. We're gonna ask you some questions. So we're in Canada, right? And so we put together a little "Oh Canada" quiz. Just some fun facts about Canada. And you know what? Actually, Isabel, should we do snacks now? Sure. You guys want some snacks? Like, are you feeling? I forgot, last time it was the Oscars had happened and Ellen had brought food for everybody in the audience. You know, we're professors, we don't get paid that much, but we do have some snacks just for people to have. So they're gonna bring those in while we're actually doing this.
All right.
So, oh Canada. Now you may know some, think you know some things about Canada, but I'm here to show you that maybe you don't really know that much about Canada. First question. Approximately 2.4 million blank live in Canada.
Right, now you erased her.
Yeah, so Lynn will bring the microphone to you if you would like to give this a whirl and try to answer this.
I have no answer. No answer?
No answer.
None?
Nobody wants to take a stab?
You try to point out her, you are now answering now. Stacy's like, no, Lynn, I'm not.
Give the
Does
drummer
anyone want to
some.
try? Are there hands up? Oh, yes. Oh, Lakita.
Indigenous people? Indigenous people. The answer is
No.
reindeer.
I thought we were going to give a couple people choice.
Okay, so we'll give more. Okay, we'll do that next time for the next one.
That's okay.
So a couple of fun facts. No, thank you. Yeah.
Sorry.
But they're silver, aren't they? Yeah, they're silver with a flower. I'm giving you
I don't even know what that is.
So a few fun facts about reindeer. They are a thing. They're actually real. And it's likely that Santa's reindeer were either Canadian, yeah. They were either young or they were female. Because male reindeers lose their antlers every December. So the fact that when you see Santa's reindeer, they never had antlers. So it's probably some women that pulled the sleigh. So anyway.
So we need to change the name to Rudolphina instead of Rudolph,
Yes,
maybe?
yes. Next question. What is the most common surname in Canada? She can't play. She doesn't know. Yeah.
She can play. Ooh, I heard she can play. She's a player.
I'm going with Simcoe. I'm going with Simcoe.
You're going with no. Anyone else? So come on, somebody's got to try. We're talking last names.
The maple leaf.
The maple leaf is not the most common last name.
So their name is like Frank the Maple Leaf.
No.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
There are people with that last name somewhere. I'm sure. Good.
Good answer.
Okay, Karen. Is it Lee?
It is Lee.
Is that how you would have spelled it?
Maybe.
No. Partial credits only. She implied Lee. By the way, she stated it. Yes, you did.
You're completely debunking your whole rap. Like, I mean, you obviously want to flip somebody's ass, don't you?
I always do.
Okay.
I want to, I don't, but I just, I have a fantasy. Okay, we'll give it to her.
We'll give it to her. Good job, Karen. All right, next one. What is a blue noser?
Should we go to him?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. This better be good. I came all the way over here for this.
It's someone who's gone north of the Arctic Circle.
You fancy, huh?
He's so fancy.
All right, let's try. Do you have a refinement or a different answer?
From Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a nickname for a native or inhabitant of Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Good job. All right, since you're so smart. What's a sour toe cocktail?
That was me, I guess. Or you?
A bird.
A bird.
Who are we? Where are we going to? I need a show of hands. No one speaks without hands.
No retractions.
Yes. And I need a raised hand. It's just like class. You don't get to call out. Randall. Does anyone have a hands that they are willing to put up that I could actually walk over to? No one knows a sour toe cocktail?
So these are all true.
Hand, sorry. I'm sorry.
An adult beverage.
Because it says cocktail? Wow. That was a good one.
An apple martini.
A martini.
Apple martini.
Oh, girl. It's a drink in the Yukon that consists of a shot of alcohol with a dehydrated toe in it. So if you Google this is actually a thing. They preserve the toe and everybody. A toe of a person. A person. There's a toe. So it is a thing. So if you want to go out to Dawson City, Google it. And me too while you're at it.
I think the Academy is sponsoring a side trip to Dawson City so that we can imbibe in the sour toe cocktail. I saw it on the agenda. I don't know. Way late night. Too late
It's
night.
preserved.
Too
Human
late for you.
toe. No. It's not frozen. No. What is Saint Louis du Haha?
Anyone?
Funny St. Louis? Who said that?
No takers? Bueller?
It's what,
Bueller?
wait, Marcus has something.
The new Nelly dance?
He doesn't want us to be great. It's a municipality in Quebec. It is actually the only city in the world that has 2 exclamation points in it. So, on Jeopardy or whatever, this is actually a thing. That is the name of the city. So last thing, we need some brave volunteers who will sing a song by a Canadian artist. Not very much, maybe a line or two. Any song you pick by somebody who's Canadian. You have one?
We got someone?
She has one.
All right. Oh, and wait, and her name's Roxanne.
The song is The Squid Jigging Ground. Oh, this is the place where the fishermen gather. Something like that. And all sizes and figures with squid lines and jiggers, they congregate here on the squid jigging ground. My mom's a newbie.
Thank you. Now, who is that by? Is that by your mom?
No, it's by your mother.
You a call from last year. I'm from Philly, right?
And I'm straight up Waterford, Connecticut.
Straight out of Waterford.
Straight out of Waterford.
Anybody else want to sing a song? Probably won't beat the squiggle jiggers, but any other artists? Oh, we got one over here. I feel like I want this to be Celine Dion. No?
It's like rain on your wedding day. Like a free ride when you're already late. It's a it's a good advice that you just didn't take. Who would have thought it figured?
It's a black fly in your Chardonnay.
Any more? We'll take one more.
Come on, Justin Bieber, Drake, Celine. Somebody's got something. No? Anne Murray. No, not Anne Murray. We have to draw a limit somewhere. And I know karate. So.
You want to sing one?
No.
Joni Mitchell?
No.
No?
No, I just had ideas.
All right, you can do Anne Murray. You can do Anne Murray if you
I
want.
don't even know who
No, she said Joni Mitchell.
No, I know, but she's hung up on Anne Murray. Nobody's got Justin Bieber?
I'll do Anne Murray.
Thank you. Well,
Why
only
do we
because
want
you're
Anne
my
Murray?
roommate.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
The snowbird sings a song he always sings and talks about the flowers that will bloom again in the spring. I don't know any other words to sing, 'cause this is way before my time. That's all I really know.
Okay. No other takers, huh? Okay,
Gary's gonna do it?
I have to say Gary is responsible for me because he is my dissertation advisor. You have any complaints? Start with him.
Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Where you go?" And this is what he told me. "Well, I'm going down to Yasgur's farm, gonna star in a rock and roll band. Got to get back to the land and set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, we are millions of carbon, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden." By the time I came to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere there was love and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the comet flying up in the sky, going into fireflies across our nation. We are stardust, we are golden.
On that note,
Gary will be appearing after the show. We'll continue. He will do verses 17 through 24. Thanks, Gary. All right, so moving right along, we have one more thing to do, and given we weren't sure whether we wanted to do this, but given the popularity of it from last year, we're actually going to do mean student comments. So, similar to what I mentioned to Anita, what we do is a few brave souls. I had asked them if they would be willing to read a comment from one of their students. They have never seen this comment. They don't know which one I picked, but they're going to read it and we'll see their reaction once they actually read the one that I picked. So, with that, I'm going to ask, who should I ask first? I will ask
Dr. Lisa Goldstein.
Lisa. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa.
Hey, join me.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, honey.
Want to say anything before I do this?
I'm really nervous.
Why are you nervous? Okay. Oh, right. That whole thing. Hi, everybody.
Oh, about that.
Okay. Ready? Yeah.
Yes.
But you gotta just start reading it. Go.
She's really cute, but she talks very, very fast. You'll have to get used to the speedy lectures, but a lot of it is side stories, so you just have to sort out what's really important. That's really true.
Then why did you read it fast?
Very, very fast. That was my normal speech.
Thank you, Lisa. Next, can I have Dr. Terry Esper? So Terry doesn't really come to the academy that often because he's in supply chain management. But
Yeah, my first. This is my first.
So I thought I would indoctrinate him properly.
Oh, yeah. I'm mad nervous, Lisa. I mean, I feel you. It's like, man. And I've done a lot of things. Man, all right.
Okay, no, but I'm gonna say this about Terry. So I was like, will you do mean tweets? And he was like, if you need me to, but my students don't really say bad things about me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sorry. All right, you ready? Again, you just gotta read it.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Go.
Very enthusiastic man, but has problems. He never answers emails. Oh, yeah, they got me. They got me.
Thank you.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Jay, Dr. Jay Gooseby Smith. Actually, I knew Jay would be a good sport, so it's not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be bad. Or it is, but not that bad.
This is a hot seat.
You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All about diversity with the goose, as we call her, unbeknownst to her, that is. Occasionally, I felt as if I were being babysat. Even though everyone in my family is called the goose.
Well, I just thought this could just say that you were like caring or something.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Can I have Dr. Karen Goldberg?
Go, Karen. Go, Karen.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Hello.
Hi. What do we got?
See, Karen's kind of down for whatever. Like, that's...
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Oh!
Bring it.
All right, ready?
Ready. A really nice lady who is all over the place during her lectures. I cannot deny that.
Thank you.
That's all we got on her? Oh, there's way worse on her. I know. I almost cannot tolerate that to be the mean tweet.
Would you like to tweet something meaner?
I'll go on ratemyprofessors.com later, supply a new one, and then we can do it next year, I guess.
You'll retract chili peppers.
No retracting. We've already covered this topic.
Okay. Yeah, you're done. Okay. No. But, so a lot of them said that though. She's all over the place.
All right.
So,
There's just so much more that could be said. It's all I'm saying.
So here's just one. We got like technical issues because I have a few more and the people aren't here. I know. So I'm not gonna say the names, but I'm gonna read them. And if we just happen to figure out who they are, whatever. So one says she's nice, but I didn't learn anything in this class, and I mean that in a bad way. One says, if you are honest, your grade will suffer. Agree with all of her off-the-wall biases and you will get an A. And this last one, I'll say who it is, but I have to say first, I didn't ask her, right? I just happened to look to see what comments were available. And I just couldn't help myself. So I was gonna just ask her while she was here, and I know this, once I say. So many of you may be familiar with D.T. Ogilvy. And this is great. So if you know D.T., the comment is, God help you if you didn't use all lowercase in her name. So I had tweeted this out earlier asking for people to, apparently there's not a lot of brave souls, but I had looked for, I was looking for people. So if you want to be featured on Mean Student Comments, of course, we're always looking for people. And I just say, Jacob, I looked for you. Yeah, you.
We don't have it,
I know. I need an internet. We need to start we need some kind of international Rate My Professors. Because if people have to, be in the hot seat, we should make it inclusive.
I'll share my worst one ever. It wasn't on ratemyprofessors.com, but it was in my actual teaching evaluations.
Okay.
This hurts. I'm telling you, this one hurt. Okay. So it's a class where either one evaluation says, you need to pay her more. I don't care what you need to do. You need to keep this woman. In the same class, what can we do to improve this class? Replace her with a trained monkey. Yeah. Oh, yes, they did.
So would anyone else like to share their student evaluation?
Well, actually, I just came up with a good response. Well, they were paying me peanuts anyway.
Gary, you have one? Uh-oh. Take the microphone back to Gary.
About me or about you?
How long is Gary?
This was about what can he do to change his performance in the classroom. One person wrote, change his sweater more often. I have a favorite sweater that's